Saturday the 16th of October, and first against second in the conference as Carlisle United hosted Barnet. It was a near record crowd for the conference as 9,215 packed in fact the highest crowd for 16 years. And it was Barnet who got off to a flying start, being awarded a penalty in the first 2 minutes. A handball by Carlisle's Lee Andrews. Ian Hendon stepped up and made no mistake with the spot kick. 1-0 to the Bees. Just 5 minutes later, and it was Ian Hendon, the goal scorer again, with the terrifically drilled right-footed free kick from about 30 yards out, but forced to save by the Carlisle keeper. From the resulting corner, Matt Glennon, Carlisle's keeper, was forced to make the save, this time from Dwayne Lee. Carlisle were constantly pushing for the equaliser, and on the quarter of an hour mark, Manyo Vieira, who you remember got that hat-trick against Aldershot, had a rifling shot from 25 yards out. This was a game full of opportunities for both sides. There could have been a higher score if either side had managed to convert them. Here's a good example from Barnet's Dean Sinclair. He really should have got it on target. It was another one of those moments of goalkeeping madness for Barnet's Scott Tynan. What was he thinking as he charged out to close down Manyo Vieira, whose right-footed shot just went wide? Whilst they were a goal down, there was always a good chance of Carlisle coming back into this game, particularly with all the chances they were forging. But on the half-hour mark, things just weren't going to go their own way. A beautiful ball in from the right-hand side, and Kevin Gray knocking it into the back of his own net. 2-0 to the Bees, and huge disappointment for the home crowd. After the second goal, Carlisle really turning up the tempo and trying to get back in this game. From this Peter Murphy corner, Manyo Vieira with a great chance from inside the 6-yard box. A real scramble and only half cleared by Barnet. Just as far as Murphy again, whose left-footed shot landed up in row Z. Just as Barnet looked to be coasting, Carlisle got one back before the interval. The worst time possible to give away a poor goal kick. 5 passes set up Brendan McGill on the right side of the penalty area, and he was rather fortuitous with a lucky ricochet which finally rebounded into the back of the net. So the score: Carlisle 1, Barnet 2. Into the second half now, and it was to be a busy half for Barnet goalkeeper Scott Tynan. This shot from Tom Cowan, well covered. He really shouldn't have been given the space. Carlisle were keen to show how quick they were on the counter-attack. Here winning the ball well in midfield and options either way. They decided to go left, the final shot coming in from Hawley. Good save from the keeper. From the resulting corner, an almighty scramble in the Barnet box. Lumsden's shot eventually smothered by Tynan. On the hour mark, Manyo Vieira probably realised this wasn't going to be his day, and despite a handful of chances, he just wasn't going to get on the score sheet. He did all the hard work, a great left-footed shot, but the keeper was equal to it. Carlisle keen to push forward and keen to get an equaliser as well. On 62 minutes, Carl Hawley with a chance, again counter-attacking play from the home side. The goal line clearance from Ian Hendon. The clock was ticking down and Carlisle knew this. However, they continued to push, and it was Barnet who seemed encamped in their own half for much of this time. Chris Billy with a great opportunity from 6 yards out, but take nothing away from the save from Scott Tynan. "12 minutes from time, and any hopes the Cumbrians had of getting back into this game were severely dashed by the third goal. A beautiful corner from Simon Clist, and Dwayne Lee, clinical finishing from him straight behind the centre-halves. 3-1 to Barnet. Football can be a cruel game, and on a day when Carlisle United delivered, they got absolutely nothing out of this game. At the final whistle, the score: Carlisle United 1, Barnet 3. And how valuable will those 3 points be to Paul Fairclough's men in the final reckoning come May?